Gold prices are slightly lower on Monday ahead of the big discussion at Congress as to whether or not they're going to shut down or keep running the government. Here to talk about it with me is Phil Streible at RJO Futures on the floor of the CME in Chicago. Phil, thanks so much for being with us again on Monday.
Oh, thanks for having me.
So, Phil, what's the talk down on the floor about the possible government shutdown and what it might mean for gold?
Yeah, that's all the chatter right now on the floor. So I think gold prices, maybe they come off just a little bit. It looks like all asset classes are selling off. People are just racing the cash. Perhaps there's some inefficiency in getting that cash at later points and dates. So that's why you're seeing basically all assets come off. I think support on the gold right around like 1320, 1318. I don't think we see any kind of big thrust upward if there is any announcement that we have this shutdown, but it definitely shows you an inefficiency in the government.
Sure. So why doesn't an actual shutdown give gold a pop?
You would think that people would be struggling to have it, or I think it's also people who already have, prepared for something like this. They already own gold, so I think that those prices are already factored in. You may see an initial boost when it does happen with the dollar index starting to sell off on that kind of news. People will scramble out of the U.S. currency, go into foreign assets, and I think that that gives gold a boost. But other than that, I don't see any kind of massive rush, like no thrust up to 1400 and beyond.
Right. I mean, at what point do we see gold get some sort of surge? If there's do we have to have a protracted shutdown of the government, or what are you guys expecting at RJO Futures?
Well, if we see, the shutdown occur and then we start to see this travel for, several days, I mean, really it's the Republicans that are holding this, this stalemate in place. So, and also you've got the jobs number on Friday. I think that that's the next thing that gives this thing a catalyst to go upwards. But otherwise, an initial reaction to the a government shutdown, it's not going to give that massive thrust.
Yeah, so it almost seems like government shutdown. Okay, well, a little bit of a shrug, and hey, we're actually still looking at jobs reports. Same old, same old. For TheStreet, I'm Joe Deaux.